all eyes on the Trump administration, as in a few hours from now, US President Donald Trump is scheduled to announce whether or not he will support the Iran nuclear deal. The US President has threatened to pull out of the historic agreement that was signed during the Obama years. The statement is expected at around 11:30 p.m. India time. More about the agreement that was signed in 2015. Alongside Iran, the United States, Britain, France, Russia and China, that's the P5, the permanent five members, the nuclear powers, and Germany signed that agreement. The deal was a move to put tight restrictions on Iran's nuclear program. In exchange, Tehran was given some relief from the international sanctions. Since his campaign days, Donald Trump has opposed and attacked the Iran agreement. He argues that Tehran cannot be trusted and the deal is ineffective. President Trump stands against the world in his opposition to the Iran deal. The International Atomic Energy Agency, which is United Nations nuclear watchdog, continues to back Iran. They say Tehran is honoring the agreement. Looking at the rest of the Western leaders too, who continue to back the deal, at least for now. In recent weeks, European leaders like French President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Angela Merkel visited Washington for state trips to personally lobby the US to stay in the deal. President Trump's good friend and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is leading the charge against Iran. The Prime Minister claims that the deal is based on a lie. Last week, he held a press conference and made bold accusations about Iran's nuclear record, but did not present any new evidence that their nuclear program is still running. The announcement is expected to come from President Trump at about 11:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time, and ironically, it will come from the diplomatic room in the White House at a time when most expect President Trump to pull out of the deal, that is to not extend the sanctions, extend the wavering of sanctions against Iran. Well, Daniele Pagani now joining us from Jordan. Daniele, you have been reporting on the possible domino effects regionally and globally. We've seen Xi Jinping and Kim Jong-un meeting today. Now, one of those domino effects could in fact be, can the world trust the US administration in crucial talks?
Well, it would be very difficult because we have the International Atomic Energy Agency, which said on February, which is barely 2 months ago, that Iran is fully complying with the deal. This deal was made because the world needed somehow to get Iran to allow the agency to send its inspectors inside Iran and to monitor the production of nuclear weapons, the enrichment of uranium, the quality of the uranium that Iran was enriching, in order to avoid any possible military use of nuclear energy from Iranian side, which would have threatened the entire West Asia and the world, as a matter of fact. So having the United States, which was part of the deal in 2015, now threatening to pull out of this deal would make the United States not a very reliable partner in international agreement. Other countries could actually start trusting at least less the word of the United States when it comes to international agreement.